Oh, this last sentence is great. Really creepy. But the punctuation is wrong. That should be a comma.
No, I don't want a comma. I want dashes.
When you're separating independent thoughts, you use a comma. For instance, I am the editor, comma, I have a certain expertise in this area.
Or, I am the writer, dash, dash, and I pay your salary.
You know, I think Ian makes a more compelling argument.
Batty bunkers crazy, loopy-loony hazy. Chaotic, neurotic, peculiar and amazing. Demented, deranged, particularly strange. Frantic, raving, shaky, flaky, making me insane.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Oh, hey, hi, Kit.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I saw something that was just perfect for you, and I was so excited I had to bring it right over. So here.
You got me a gift? That's so sweet. Wow.
What is it?
I guess it's a band necklace.
The guy in the store said it had all this significance, like strength and fertility, but I just thought it was hot. Aren't you gonna put it on?
Of course I'm gonna put it on. I mean, you bought it for me, and I love it. Here I go. I'm putting on my band necklace.
You know what I think is so great about it? It's really a gift for all of us.
Okay, well, I gotta get back to work.
Okay. I'm gonna wear my necklace all day and think of you. Get it off me.
Hey, you guys. Hey, you Puff Daddy. So, you're not going to believe this. I have to write a final paper for my contemporary lit class, and guess whose book is on the list?
Oh, look at that. I made it onto a college reading list.
Yeah, and I've already read it, which is going to save me since I'm working like 50 hours a week.
Maddie, reading a new book is the best part. Then you get to meet with your study group around the quad and discuss the book's finer points.
Hey, I go to community college. The closest thing to a study group is when 2 chemistry students got together to start a crystal meth lab.
All right, listen. Choose an image that recurs throughout Ian Stark's Below Ground and analyze its symbolism.
Yeah, see, I was thinking I'd write about your use of hands.
Oh, that's good. He describes Tom's hands twice, once when he played the piano, and again when he strangled his first victim.
The same hands that can be the instruments of creation can also be the instruments of death.
Hey, Maddie, you want me to get some of this down?
No, I don't want anyone to write it for me.
How about when Tom practices a sonata and his hands take on a life of their own, comma, and he is able to shed the self-consciousness that was inhibiting him. Man, I feel like I'm back on the quad again.
Are you sure you don't want me to get some of this down?
No, I'm really looking forward to writing it myself.
Yeah, and in losing that self-consciousness, he also loses his morality, and the stage is set for murder.
Taking the classic theme of man against nature and reimagining it as man against his own nature.
A struggle he's destined to lose.
Hey, clackety-clack.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with you?
I just ran into my old college girlfriend, Susan Sussman. When Tess finds out, she's gonna freak.
Why?
Tess has felt threatened ever since she found an old photo of Susan sunbathing in Greece, all topless and tan and glistening and... topless.
Tess was snooping through your stuff, huh?
No, actually, it was my screensaver.
As long as nothing's going on, you don't have to tell Tess that you ran into this woman.
Yeah, but I'm not good at lying. I get all nervous and I develop this lateral lisp.
Really?
Yeah.
How bad?
Daffy Duck bad.
Hey, guys. Check out what I got for Kit. Oh, it's pretty ugly, huh? And when she doesn't want to wear it, I can finally take this off and put something more comfortable around my neck. like the Liberty Bell.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, baby.
How was your day?
Good?
Anything special happen?
No?
So the woman my friend Carol Blankenship saw you talking to outside Bergdorf's at 1:07 p.m. wasn't special?
Mm-mm.
Was it Susan Sussman?
Mm-mm.
Say it. Say her name.
Susan Sussman.
Oh, no!
No, it was nothing, I swear. I just bumped into her. It was totally innocent.
You're still carrying a torch for her, aren't you? She's the one you call when you get drunk.
What?
Carol says that every guy has a girl that he calls when he gets drunk. She's yours, isn't she?
No, you're my drunken call girl.
Hey, you guys, guess what grade that paper you wrote for me got?
Well, really, grade's not the important thing, is it? The important thing... A B?
A B?
A B? You guys rock. This is ridiculous.
Are you kidding? This B means I'm done with community college. This B means I'm moving on to NYU.
How could I miss the author's intentions? I am the author.
Relax, it's your first paper for me. You'll do better next time.
Unclear and muddy reasoning? This guy's an idiot. Unclear and muddy are the same thing.
May I help you?
Mr. Tuttle.
That's Professor Tuttle. Just because this is a community college doesn't mean we don't maintain the same high standards that they do at any Ivy League institution. For God's sake, damn it! You have to screw around here to get a decent freaking desk. How can I help you?
You having a bad day?
Bad day? How could I possibly be having a bad day when I have the pleasure of reading term papers like these? I quote, "I think The Bonfire of the Vanities is a confusing title because nowhere in the book is there even a fire, much less a bonfire." We'll just see about that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother.
Listen, I wanted to see you about one of your students, Maddie Keller. She's in your contemporary lit class. Maddie Keller. Brown hair, pretty.
I haven't touched anybody. You have one tiny lapse of judgment back at Cornell University, and suddenly you're on a long, hideous luge down Mount Academia.
No, it's about her paper on Below Ground. I think you did her a disservice by giving her that B.
Oh, really?
Yes, I read it, and I firmly believe it deserves an A.
Oh, well, then, in that case, I will correct it immediately. Perhaps tomorrow I can come by your place of business and teach you how to make the fries. Damn
it! Listen, Professor Tuttle, listen. I happen to be very familiar with Below Ground, and I believe that your criticisms, sir, are a bit off. Perhaps when you were grading it, you were...
Drunk? How dare you? You have one small lapse of judgment back at Western Michigan University.
No, I was going to say hasty. Yes, sir. For example, here on the first page where you wrote, "The knife is a metaphor." That is simply not true, sir. Sometimes a knife is just a knife.
Sir, if I may, You have no idea what Ian Stark intended.
I think I do.
And I think you don't.
Trust me, I do.
And what makes you think that you, Professor Happy Meal, know more about Below Ground than I do?
Because I wrote it. It's my book.
What?
I am Ian Stark.
That's very funny. Now, who put you up to this? Was it those French lip professors? Boy, I'll tell you. Little petty cash goes missing from their Cafe Olay fund. Suddenly, I'm the target du jour.
No. Nobody put me up to this. I am Ian Stark. And I do not appreciate you telling me that my analysis of my own book is wrong.
Well, it may be your book, but it is Miss Keller's paper, and she clearly missed the point.
No. It was me. I wrote the paper, and there's no way in hell that deserves to be.
Well, this is certainly most embarrassing for me. You may consider me admonished, and you are perfectly right about Miss Keller's paper. It doesn't deserve a B. It deserves an F. Which means she fails the class.
Thank you for seeing me.
Hey, Jake.
Oh, hey, Kit.
You ready to go to the party? I can't wait to meet all your friends. Woo!
Oh, hey. You okay?
Yeah, I just forgot to put in my contacts. Thank God you're wearing your necklace. I could see you from across the room.
Here.
Honey, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, I think I did.
Ooh. I don't know what to say.
It's all right. I understand.
I love it.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah, put it on me. Isn't this cool? You're wearing the necklace I got you, and I'm wearing the necklace you got me, and now we're going to a party to meet all your friends wearing our necklaces.
Hey, Ian, come here. Check it out. It's my NYU course catalog.
College. Haven't you had enough college?
Not if I want to be a therapist.
The hell do you want to be that for?
Well, I think I have a gift for analyzing people's problems. In fact, I could tell there's something troubling you.
I'm fine.
Come on. Talk to Dr. Maddie.
All right. When you check your messages today, you're going to have a call from the school saying that your grade has been changed.
Why?
I ran into that professor of yours, Professor Tuttle, and I may have inadvertently let it slip that I wrote that paper for you. And now you failed the class.
I don't believe this. You are the most selfish, egomaniacal, psychotic son of a bitch on the face of this earth.
You're a terrible therapist. Okay, it's okay. I have a plan.
What is it?
Well, right now this is more of a plan to have a plan.
What's the plan?
Okay, well, someone has to go and tell that professor that the person he met wasn't the real Ian Stark. It was an Ian Stark impersonator.
An Ian Stark impersonator?
I could have an impersonator.
That is the stupidest plan I have ever heard of. Think of another one.
I can't think of another one.
So there's an Ian Stark impersonator. Go on.
This is insane. Someone is going to tell her professor that he met an Ian Stark impersonator?
Not someone. You.
No way.
Come on.
No.
Come on, Henry. I can't go, and Maddie can't go.
No, but you saw me with Tess. If I have to lie, I get all nervous. I start lisping.
No. It's not lying. It's acting. You've been in a play before, haven't you?
Well, in prep school, we did all the classics. Shakespeare, Moliere. I was Bernardo in West Side Story.
If you were Puerto Rican, the guy who played Tony must have been an albino.
So you'll do it?
No.
Come on. We'll prepare you for any question he could possibly ask. You'll memorize the lines like in a play.
Please, come on. I don't deserve to work in a bar for the rest of my life.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, don't. When Tess asks if you hugged me, I want to be able to tell her the truth. Oh, what the hell? I should get something.
Morning.
Hey.
What'd you do last night?
Me and Kit went to a party with a bunch of my old buddies.
Oh, how was that?
You know how sometimes you feel like you've outgrown your friends? You know, they do embarrassing things that make you wonder what you ever saw in them in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, that's how my friends feel about me.
Hi, Ian. Hi, baby.
Hi. Hey, where's your necklace?
I don't have it anymore.
What?
Well, I saw something I really wanted to get you, but I didn't have enough money. So, as much as I loved my necklace, I traded it in for this.
It's heavy.
I know. Open it.
Oh my God. Matching bracelets.
Now you have the whole set.
Jake, you look like you're about to cry.
If someone bought you all this stuff, you'd be crying too.
So you see, the man you met was an Ian Stark impersonator with a fake ID. Mr. Stark has never seen the paper. I've never seen the paper. In fact, the real Ian Stark has spent the last 3 weeks in Italy.
Where in Italy?
Sicily.
I see. Well, I should have known the man was a kook when he came here and started trying to challenge my analysis. So you work for the real Stark, eh?
Yes. And I feel quite certain that he would agree with any analysis a fine literature professor like yourself would make.
Well, you're a very intelligent man, Mr. McNeely. So where did you go to school?
Yale.
Oh, Yale. It's a fine university. I almost taught there. They certainly do a thorough background check.
How's that martini coming along?
It's coming, it's coming. You know, this is all gonna end the minute Henry gets back from the... Uh-oh.
What? What?
There might be a teeny tiny hole in Henry's story. Well, maybe Tuttle won't catch it.
What's the hole?
It's really nothing.
What's the hole?
Okay, well, it's just that if that wasn't the real Ian Stark...
How did he get a hold of Miss Keller's paper?
That's a good question. 1 second. Yes.
Henry, listen, don't panic, but there might be a tiny hole in the story.
You don't say. Any suggestions?
Say something about the internet. You know, use words like download and gigabyte. When people over 40 hear that kind of stuff, their eyes just glaze over.
You suck. Sorry.
Excuse me, is something the matter with your voice?
I happen to have a lisp, okay? How insensitive can you be?
I didn't mean, I'm sorry.
Well, perhaps next time you'll be a bit more considerate. Good day.
But no, really, I am curious. How did this man get a hold of Miss Keller's paper?
Right, okay. Well, apparently when Miss Keller received the assignment, she went on the internet to an Ian Stark website. And she made contact with a man she thought was Ian Stark, so she sent him a zip file on a DSL line just to get sauce. So you see, it's all really simple.
I was unfairly dismissed from Kentucky State because of the internet. I mean, how the hell was I supposed to know that Barely Legal wasn't a website for controversial Supreme Court decisions? Well, Mr. McNeely, thank you for clearing this whole thing up, and I've decided to change Miss Keller's grade back to a C.
Didn't she get a B?
Yes, well, Because of all this hubbub, I took the liberty of reviewing her paper, and I realized that she had quite a few grammatical errors. I mean, her overuse of the comma was downright amateurish.
Show me.
Excuse me?
You show me where you've spotted these so-called amateurish commas.
I've been a professor of literature for quite some time. I assure you I understand the rules of punctuation.
And I assure you that every one of those commas is justified.
And if you haven't seen his paper, how would you know that?
ESP.
Hey, how'd it go?
I got you a notebook, a new pen, some mechanical pencils, and this great backpack.
What's all this for?
You're going to summer school.